Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We are back on Texas, and I have changed some mods around. Let's see here. Where are we at? I traded my cat trucks in for these road train ones. You've probably seen it already, but I just did a video on these road trains. And I'm not going to do road trains at this time. I didn't have enough money. I barely had enough to swap these things out. And I swapped the trailers out too. I got the road train trailers. I did not get trailer A. I got trailer B. And I'm just going to pull it, one trailer with the trucks for now. I got a red one for the red truck. I got a blue one for my, hauling my, water tank around. And I got a yellow one to haul this yellow one around. And if you haven't seen these, they're pretty good. If you haven't seen them, like I said, I did a video on these the other day. And, oh, there's the time. I was looking for the digital readout there of how much is in the trailer. Is it only on the one side? Huh. I thought it was on both sides, but I guess it's not. Okay, so yeah, I swapped those out. There you go, got those. You'll see those in action. And again, like I said, if you haven't seen them, look at the video that I did on them. It's nothing special. It's about a 10 or 15 minute video where I just looked at them. And let's see, I got this cultivator. It was pretty cheap. This thing here, it's called the Sunflower. Don't ask me why they call it the Sunflower. I don't know. But it's supposedly a John Deere. Although it's not green. There you go. John Deere may have things that aren't green. I don't know. But he called it a John Deere cultivator. Now, the reason I got the cultivator is that if I use the one, whatcha-dinger. What is that? What is growing on there? Because I have chopped straw. Soybeans? There's soybeans on here. Oh, I was supposed to cultivate this before. Oh, goodness. What happened? I didn't cultivate this. I didn't know I seeded it. Oh, it says it's harvested. Never mind. Because I have chopped straw on here. I don't want that. The seeder that I used, the big one, which is, let me go find it here. The seeder, oh. Let me get this John Deere out of the, as you know, this Texas map, I tried to do a lot of John Deere equipment. At one point, I was going to do nothing but John Deere, but I didn't. The John Deere combine is okay. But it's not my favorite combine, so I decided to fudge a little bit and not have it completely John Deere. But I wanted to take this guy out here. I upgraded this. I had this and it was only single axle, and I put the heavy-duty triaxle on it just because I like it. I like the way it sounds. I like the way it drives. I like the way it pulls. It's just an all-around decent John Deere. So, and I figured that you'd need something beefy like this to pull this 32 meter seeder. Oh, goodness, did I do that? 32 meter seeder. Now, am I going to be able to hook onto that? Let's find out. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, there it is. All right, so let me line this thing up again because I can't remember what I was doing in the last episode. I think I just hired a worker. Let's see. Where is he going? Why is he going at a... Uh-oh, why is he going at an angle? That's odd. Why is it jumping around like that? Did it always jump around like that? I don't recall. Yeah, I like the way this John Deere sounds. It sounds cool. Sounds really cool. All right, let's try this again. No? Well, Chris didn't want to do it. Why not? Because it's already seeded. Oh, doggone it. I'm screwing up left and right here. Alright, let's try this. The third time ought to work. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing working this time. Alright. Let's see, we got Stefan is running the seeder today. And then let's see, let's jump back out there. Oh, wait. Let me put this in category 6. There. Alright, so that's there. And then, let's see, category 6, here's the, now that seeder that we were just doing, that's what I was going to say. The seeder that we were just doing, that big case, 32 meter, it does not cultivate the chopped straw. It doesn't do it. Now, it cultivates, but it doesn't cultivate the chopped straw. So, with that 32 meter, you don't have to cultivate the field. Like if there was straw on this field, regular windrow straw, it would cultivate it, but it doesn't cultivate the spread out straw. So there you go. Let's see here. We're going to start a worker here. And we got Troy working this. So, like I said, this is a... what happened? Why did he stop? That's odd. Huh. Why did he stop? This is a 5-section cultivator. And like I said, it's supposed to be a John Deere. I think he named it Sunflower. That's why he calls it the Sunflower. That's what that S on there's for. And I don't know what that's all about. When I first saw it, I thought, what? It only cultivates sunflowers? But no, that's not the case. Am I going to have to do this manually? Why did it stop? Now I did modify this. It was only set to do about 9 miles an hour, and I modified it to do 24 miles an hour. On these fields on Texas, if it was 9 miles an hour, it'd take forever to do it. All right, now let me see if I can get a worker to take over for me. No, they're not going to do it. Why? Why is that? I don't know why that is. Well, fine. I'll have to do a course play route for some reason. That's okay, I guess. Alright, well, let's just start it right here, see what we got. I don't know how wide this thing is. We're going to find out here in a minute, though. Let's do a course play route. It's a fieldwork course. We're going to generate it. This is field 29. This is a 19 and a half meter piece of equipment. We're starting in... That's good. I had a hard time finding cultivators that were bigger than like 11 or 12 meters, and I thought this one was only 17, so I'm happy. It's 19 and a half. So we're starting in the northwest. We're going to be heading south. I'm not going to well, yeah, why not? I'll activate it. It's a pretty square field. Nothing in the way. I'm going to actually do 2 headlands on here. And let's cultivate field 29. There. All right. Let's get her done. Let's see. Modding. What else did I do? I think I did something else and I don't recall what it was. Maybe it'll come to me here in a minute. What else did I do? Alright, now this guy will take over and we will go back to, let me set these things up. These trucks are really cool. Like I say, if you haven't watched that video, take a look at it. You might like these for your maps if you're playing a 4K map. These road trains. You could put 4, 5, 6 different trailers on this sucker. All right, and then now, by the way, I didn't do when I did the video, I only did it on the road train. I have other mods by this guy. There's the road train mods. You get all of these things. You get choice of 2 trucks. You get logging trucks, trailer A and B. You get flatbed A and B. You get animal transport A and B. Tankers A and B. You get the bulk transport A and B, and a dolly, the old dolly llama. He also has, which I have, these AR trucks and trailers. Now, these are just a series of trucks and trailers for, low hitch, high hitch, that kind of stuff. There's the truck and just a few trailers, and they're made to work with this mod, which is the AR frame mount pack. Now, this is really cool. You get all of these things are made for these trucks here to pull under. All right, so these are all trailers for different purposes, animal transport. You got your timber stuff. I have no idea what this timber runner is, but it looks kind of cool. I don't get what that is. You got a timber cage. You got fuel tankers and water and milk tankers. You get multi-use tanks. You get fertilizer spreaders and sprayers. You get your slurry tank sprayer, all of this stuff, and your truck just pulls underneath of them, which is kind of cool. Now, the truck is, I have the trucks. Where's the truck? It was the Volvo that I had. Remember that Volvo that I had? Did I not put it in here? I thought for sure I did. Let's see. There it is. These are the trucks that are made for those frames. That's what this is, the 8x2 frame, the 8x4 frame. The frames are those trailers that you pull under. So I do have those too. I remember. The mod that I was using that makes me run really fast, they made a new copy of it, and it's actually slowed the darn thing down. And if you remember, I had to punch 1, 2, 3, and 4 to make it go as fast as I wanted to. Now all I have to do is hit keypad 7 for normal speed, 8 for half speed, and 9 for full speed. So if I just hit one key and I'm doing normal. I hit another key, I'm doing half speed. I do another 9 key and I'm doing full speed. And it goes a lot faster, so I swapped that one out. So there's that. Let's see. Seeding going. Cultivating going. What was this feller doing? He's waiting to seed that field right there. And then What else have I got? I need to get... Yeah, I guess he's doing okay. Alright, we'll just let him keep going there. Let's see here. I need to get this guy out. I had an accident on the Krone. You notice it's a different color. I was setting up a new server to play on. And I borrowed some mods that were in Texas. And my mistake was that when I took them out of the Texas folder, I thought I was copying them when I actually cut them and put them in the other mod. And so I came into Texas and saved the game, not realizing that I had taken the Krone out of the folder. So when I came back in today, I didn't have a Krone. I thought, what happened to my Krone? Well, I realized my mistake. And it wasn't just a Krone. There were several other mods that were gone from the Texas playthrough that I cut out of the folder by mistake. So I replaced it, and I couldn't remember what color I had, so I made this kind of lime green one. Isn't it ugly? Let's see here. We're going to do field work. I don't know if this is ready. I don't think this is ready to go yet, so we'll just park it out here and wait till it is. This guy is done. Let's make sure he did okay. Let's see. All right, wheat seeded, wheat growing. I must have been fairly well done with this field when I started. Okay, so that's going. Yeah, see, now this is how fast I used to run until they upgraded. Now, you guys have heard me say this before. Some people will send me a comment and say, "Hey, Rudy, you know that mod you're using? It's got a new version." And how many times have you heard me say that a mod having a new version doesn't mean they've improved it? And this is what I'm talking about. They had a new version of this mod, and what they did was they added the HUD business. Now you see there, it says keypad 7, not number 7. 5 times and 10 times. Now, what they did with the old mod is they put this in the HUD. They put it in the HUD, and they put key 1, 2, 3, and 4. They added that. Well, that's not a big improvement when they actually slowed the thing down. So I was a little disappointed that when I went out running, I thought, well, wait a minute. I'm not running as fast as I used to. So anyway, I swapped it out for this mod. So there you go. All right. What am I doing? Oh, since I got a new cultivator, I can actually go in and sell that other cultivator I had. Let's sell this one. I don't need it anymore. Get a little bit of my money back that I spent. Is there anything else in here I'm not using anymore? Yeah, I suppose not. I'm not using that. I'm going to sell it. It's only $586, no big deal, but that's just one more mod I don't have to have in here. Okay. All right, so there you go. Now, that road train stuff that I got, it's the same mod author as this guy right here that has these seeders. I mean, these food makers, whatcha-dingers, GTX mods. So I got quite a few mods by him now. And if you go to that, if you go to the video I made showing off the road train, I put a link to his webpage in there. Let me grab some while I'm thinking about it. Let me grab some more straw. Keep this guy running. What did I do? Run out of fuel again? Yes, ran out of fuel again. Man, I tell you, this thing takes a lot of fuel. All right, slow down. I need to beef the brakes up on that thing. Brakes aren't all that hot. All right, there we go. Let's throw some straw in there. In the meantime, I need to find a tractor that's not being used at the momento. Oh, let's get this guy back to the barn. Oh, wait a minute. We need to seed field 20. So let's do that. I guess I'm going with wheat. I don't know if there's any other thing I should be doing. Okay, so let's get somebody working out here and make sure they're going to do okay. Let's see, we've got Chris Hamlet out here. Let me grab one of these John Deeres here. Whoa! I thought I unhooked when I actually... Wait. Oh, I unhooked my... Dang it. I did unhook from it. I lost my weight, is what I've done. I have a hard time losing weight, too. That's a joke. Alright, how am I going to get on that thing? Let me, let me see if I can just kind of push that thing back a little bit. God, this thing's got no power. Put some four-wheel drive on it, see if that helps. There we go. Alright, latch back onto my weight. What happened? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go get a little more fuel. And let's see. You know what? Hang on a minute. Get this guy out of the way. And let me get in here and get these guys. I want that in group 4. And I want this in group 3 and that in group 3. That got taken out of group... where did I have him? Group 5, I think. And he's in group 6. Alright, so let me go back to group 3. Let's go fetch our yellow truck, tractor, trailer, whatever it is we're driving and pulling. Now, I want to see if I've got any canola, because I need to start making fuel. And I think it takes canola. So I kind of tried to color code these a little bit. I may have to plant canola for fuel. Alright, let's see what we got here. Do we even have any canola? I should have checked first, I guess. Oh, I got a little bit, not a lot. So now look, as soon as I put something in here, it says rapeseed, and it shows the icon for canola. Isn't that cool? And then look, the right there, you'll see the counter going up on the side of the trailer. Isn't that sweet? These are cool. You ought to see these things with about 4 or 5 trailers on the back of them. They ought to make an Australia map and then have these road trains on it. Wonder why they haven't made, somebody from Australia hasn't made a map. Okay, so these trailers don't hold very much. They only hold about 60,000. I may leave that the way it is for now. I don't know if I want to mess with them. Oh, they do get dirty. I was wondering if they got dirty or not. Truck didn't look like it got dirty, but the trailer does. Let me drive through another mud hole. Oh, I wanted to check and see if cruise control worked on it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Some of these trucks now cruise control doesn't work on them for some reason. Here's what it looked. Oh, it does get dirty. Look, the windshield's dirty. It just did. Oh, it does. It's just the color yellow didn't look like it got too dirty. Look at that gear shift going when you hit the accelerator or the brake. The gear shift keeps moving back and forth. Cool. All right, now let's see. Where did I put that? I put the refinery someplace down here, if I remember right. I don't know if it shows up on the map now or not. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it does. Now, these things aren't super trucks. I mean, you notice that it doesn't go 110 mile an hour. It goes pretty fast, though, once it gets up there. Oh, by the way, I color-coded the... Oh, they're dirty. They get dirty. The covers get dirty. I color-coded the covers. You can either color them the same color as the truck, or you can choose a black cover. And also, you can change the color of where it says Rapeseed Transport. You can change the color of that too. So if you had a black truck and trailer, you could use a white. Whatcha-dinger? Let's see. Now that's not it. Or if you had, like, I could use black on this one. If you had a white truck, you could put black words on it, logos, I guess. You can do whatever you want. There's quite a few options on it. Okay, there's the BGA, but I swear I put a refinery down here somewhere. Or maybe not. I put a couple of things in. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. Where did I put the refinery? Doggone it. Oh, I remember where I put it, I think. I'm confused. There's the dairy. I think I remember where I put it. There's a... Whoa. There was a blank spot up here somewhere that I put it. Now I'm lost. There. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, there's my fuel sale place where I can sell the fuel. Did I put it down here? All right, I topped out at 83 miles an hour, which is plenty fast. It is plenty fast. Now, where in the heck did I put that refinery? I swear I put a refinery in. Now I'm going to hit the end of the map here. Well, crumb. I'm going to have to watch my old videos to find out where I put it. I'll get my helicopter out. So I'm wasting the whole episode here. Oh, for heck's sake here. . I know this guy will go 110 or so. Where in the hell do I have him? Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's what I got this guy for. Getting around quick and getting up where I can see stuff. Alright, so there's my house. Let's get to see, it doesn't feel like you're doing very fast, but I'm already doing 108, 109. And you can scoot across because you can do as the crow flies. There it is. I was there all along. I see it. I was there. And I turned. I drove through this warehouse thing here and then went down that road right there. But there it is. Down yonder. Doggone it. There's some grass down here too. A lot of it. Okay, let's head back now that we know where it's at. Okay, the cultivator's done. I can start seeding that field. I should probably do that. Yeah, I probably should. Right? Right. Let's get him off the field. Hey. And I'm gonna do canola since I'm selling my canola. So let's do some canola here. You go Pigpen, go. You go Pigpen. Now I wonder if he'll seed, because they wouldn't do the other. Will they seed? Can I hire a worker to seed? And we got Troy Sawyer here, but Troy started before and stopped right about here, didn't he? Ah, it looks like he's going to keep going. All right, we'll let him do his thing. Now here's where we're going, right over that way. I think it's just before, it's down there before you get to Mary's farm. Now that I'm thinking about it. This all came from the fact that I needed fuel in my compost maker. And I thought, well, I should be making fuel. I'm making bacon. Should be making fuel too. Although, that might be an expensive proposition to make fuel because it's making it out of canola. On Don Diego, I can make fuel out of Digistate, which is a lot cheaper because it's a byproduct of making silage on that map. All right, so it's down this way. Down this gravel road. First store on the left. Welcome to Never Never World. Hey, somebody left a helicopter just sitting out in the field. Wow. They don't give you much room to get in here, do they? Let me see if I can get in here without getting my truck and trailer stuck. Now this one makes fuel, but it also makes Digistate. Whatever you do with Digistate, I don't know, just sell it, I guess. And as you know, I did sell some, and it didn't sell for very much money. Man, this thing really is kind of tight to get in and out of. And do I need anything besides the canola to get it running? Do we need anything else? Okay, input products, rape, output products, fuel, digistate, and forage. So there we go. Now, let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, there's collision on that fence. Great. Well, we made it out. We made it out alive. Where does this road go? Now, that road, if you take it, goes to Mary's farm over there. This road, I have no idea where it goes. We're about to find out. Whee! Ha! Just talk about jumping the track. That was fun. I want to go back and do that again. Alrighty. I'm going to take my half out of the middle. I like these trucks. They sound good. They drive good. This one is like 1,380 horsepower. That's the engine I put in it. I think the other one starts at 770 something. Not the other truck, the other engine. I can sell that manure place. I'm not going to use it. Back on the left there, I have a manure storage. It's a placeable mod. I'm not going to use it because I added the manure to the hayloft mod. Oh, it looks like my field's done. That's odd. I didn't see anything that said he was done. And then let me check to see what I need to plant. Okay, grow soil composition, fertilized. I need to plant 17 and 28 because it shows that they're plued. So, yeah, I need to get that seeder working again down there. And I might split it between wheat and... I'll tell you what, I'll do canola on field 17 because that's a pretty good sized field. And I'll go ahead and do wheat again down on 20, what is it? 26? No, not 26. Whatever that field is down yonder. What is that field? 28. I don't know if we need that. We'll find out here in a second. He looks like he's done. He didn't seem to have any trouble getting through all the mud. There's a lot of mud on this field. That's not a problem there, but the mud that's a problem is right there. Not the one in the middle of the field, but the one just below the house. The farmhouse. It's a mess. Although this 32 meter makes it so that you can kind of put the tractor around it, and this thing still reaches over because it's so wide. That's a help right there. So we're going to switch this to canola and head up to field 17, get working on that. Are you guys still playing Texas? I'm getting a little it's kind of getting a little bit boring to me. A little bit. And I say that only because I'm playing 4 or 5 other maps that I'm having more fun on. I'm only recording one of them. I'm recording Don Diego. But I'm playing one called, and I can't pronounce it, It's Nord Sandwich something Marsh. And I'm having a lot of fun on it. I've been playing it, and what else have I been playing? I've been playing Stevie's map, not Pinecone. What was the other one? Cherry Hills, was it? I've been playing that for fun, just by myself. Just having fun. And here's the funny part. I had a subscriber ask me, hey, when you're playing those maps by yourself just for fun, do you talk through them like you do on these? I said, I have to laugh. I do. It's just habit. Yeah, I kind of do. Not always, but yeah, I kind of do. I'll find myself all the time saying, okay, let's go get field 14 now. And my wife comes in and says, are you recording? No, why? I said, well, you're talking. And I said, well, it's just habit. All right, so let's see. Oh, no. This should have been on seed. All right, so I don't know if I need to make a course play route for this or not. Seed 18. I did for 18. I don't think I've planted this one, have I? I haven't planted this field since I bought it. There's field 17. That was for harvesting, though. All right, well, let's just do one. We'll get it done. Get her done. Let's do a course and field 17, 32 meters, starting at the southeast corner. Going to be heading north. I'm not going to activate that. I'm going to do 2 of those. And let's do... Hey, who hit my caps lock? I guess that'd be me. Seed field 17. Seed field and Roy. Who put that up? I guess I did that too, didn't I? This field is so hilly that these big pieces of equipment miss quite a bit when they're working on it. They skip over it because these things aren't as flexible as they need to be. These big, wide pieces of equipment are not flexible enough. Okay, I'm going to start here manually until I get around the corner, and then I need to stop it and actually get my truck over here and refill it, because it's not going to last very long. It's only about a third full here. So let's do this. And then let me go get my truck. Driving through the jungle. Look at that. Tickles my feet. Okay, now the good thing about this is that I think, let me try it. There's no collision on part of this. Now there is on the inside one, but on the extensions here there's no collision. But I think I might be able to back in there and get both seed and fertilizer. Let's find out. Nope. It does the fuel. All right, that's not gonna... Whoa, that's not gonna work. All right, I know I can do it this way. If I just kind of drive up there. There's the fertilizer. And let's whip back around. Okay, let's get this thing going and then we'll... Ow! Crushed my bumper. Right there, good enough for government work. And there's the seed. And with that, I think I am going to call this an episode. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back on Texas in the next episode. Happy farming.